16 more to go. He took responsibility for not playing well in the game, but that didn't stop Packer Nation from getting just a bit concerned. Bleacher Report even posted an article with the headline, quote, Aaron Rodgers, Packers put potentially troubling future on display, an upset loss. I have some family in Wisconsin. I need to check in on them. That was not pretty. Shannon, do you agree?
No. It's one game. They'll play better. They'll look at the film, see what they did good, which was nothing. See what they did bad, which was everything, and they'll make the necessary corrections, and they'll be better for it. There's no question about it. The greatest of the greats have had off day. I remember a guy last year, about 3 weeks late, was doing this. And they went on and won the Super Bowl, didn't it, Skip?
He got concussed.
And I don't know what they got to do with that. I'm just saying. He forgot what down it was. It happens. You remember the massacre in Kansas City, Skip? 44-14. He bounced back. They won the Super Bowl. So all great quarterbacks have had days they would like to remember. And, hey, this happened to be a national televised game. I think they just they underestimated the Saints. No Drew Brees, being displaced for 2 weeks, and they went in there and just thought they were going to roll over the Saints. And the Saints said, what the hell y'all thinking? We've been practicing. We've been on the grind. So it's one game. I try not to overreact one way or another to one game. They got 16 more of these things to play. Let's see, Skip, after the quarter poll, when we head into October, if they're still struggling, I was like, Skip, the Packers might be in trouble. But I don't believe that's going to be the case. I believe they bounce back. Aaron Rodgers plays better. The defense plays better. And he's like, man, you remember when they lost that first game, 37, whatever it was? Aaron Rodgers like, nah, because right now I'm 9-1.
So, first off, I would like to say I'm a little concerned about our man Lil Wayne this morning because he grew up in New Orleans, a Packer fanatic.
That might have been him slamming doors. That might have been the earthquake.
No, it might have been. I'm a little concerned. I haven't checked in yet because I want to just leave him alone for a while because he's going to need a day to get over this one. That was pretty hard to watch and stomach and get over because that was about as bad as it can get. So I saw a couple of stats in this article in question. A team has never lost by 20 or more points in week one and gone on to win the NFC, and nobody has ever made the Super Bowl after losing his first game by a margin as large as that, 38-3. I thought 38-10 at Brady last year was bad enough, but this was 38-3 neutral field Jacksonville. To me, it just might go down as the worst game Aaron has ever played.
Yeah.
He had the single worst QBR of any quarterback in the entire week one. And when you got all these kid quarterbacks starting, it's hard to be worse than they were.
Right.
But even Trevor Lawrence, even Zach Wilson, even Mac. I mean, Mac played pretty well.
He did.
He just didn't make any big plays.
Right.
But the point was they all had better statistics, better finally cumulative score, QBR, than Aaron Rodgers did. And the interceptions were just eyesores where you're like, what exactly are you thinking? We should see them one more time here. That's the bomb.
Aaron got a cannon, man. Look how far he throwing that ball.
He's got a cannon. I agree, but it was a cannon to nowhere because that was double covered. Both the DBs had a better shot at that ball. And then I have no idea what possessed him on this one. Maybe a demon possessed him because I don't know.
You got jokes. You got a lot of jokes this morning.
That's Aaron bleeping Rodgers, the reigning MVP.
The man had a bad day.
And he ran away with the MVP. And then this happened? Really? Aaron, who are you throwing it to? I don't know.
Had a bad day.
You know, it was beyond a bad day because he seemed to me to be checked out all day. And again, I'm watching our pregame show. Aaron Andrews has a terrific interview with Aaron, but he shows up looking like this haggard, sort of worn out, folk singer.
You want him dressed in a shirt and tie?
Like an aging hippie. I don't know what he's doing.
Now, I would agree with you.
We
now,
got to see a shot of it.
If he shows up with the man bun, some jeans, and no shoes, I'll say, okay, Skip, you got it.
What does this look? I don't get it.
He been in Cali. He Cali kid.
Is that a Cali
Well, he's not
look?
a kid anymore, but I'm saying.
Got the gray beard going.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then he turns around and in a commercial for State Farm, he's playing an aging folk singer. It's like he's actually doing it right before your very eyes.
He's still in character.
Okay, so he walks around in character? I don't know what he's doing. So here's the key question. When he checked out yesterday, you could just see the whole team sort of check out. Remember, Devontae Adams said last week, we're hungrier than we've ever been. Couldn't tell, right? Couldn't tell yesterday. Hungry how? Hungry to do what? Get home and eat? I don't know. So the point is that has Aaron checked out? Did the offseason just do him in? Because I couldn't recognize him yesterday. And remember, he went through a lot of angst in the offseason. He decided, well, they drafted my replacement, as he told Aaron yesterday.
Y'all want to commit past 2021? Just go ahead and put him in.
Yeah, go ahead and play him. And he's like, just go ahead and trade me. And he said there were moments, I'm paraphrasing what he told Aaron, but he's like, there are moments I thought I would be traded to Denver or whoever else it was, San Francisco.
I'm surprised also, Skip, because when I look at it, if you look at the quarterbacks in totality, they played really well. I mean, the numbers, I'm like, everybody's putting up numbers like this.
You know what? That's true. It was a great week one for quarterbacks.
Yes.
Even my guy Dak was back.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm looking at Kyler and I'm looking at Mahomes and looking at Brady and looking at all these guys. I'm like,
I agree. What was not to like? Baker played maybe his best game.
Jerry Goff, Matthew Stafford, we're going to talk about him a little, but I'm like, geez.
Yep.
Nobody really had it bad. I mean, even Trevor Lawrence is a rookie, Skip. He threw three touchdowns, threw 3 interceptions, but he's well over 300 yards. I'm like, what? Is this what the NFL is coming to, Skip?
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence had moments of brilliance.
Yes.
You just said, whoa.
And then he had moments like, Trevor, you ain't at Clemson, bro.
Yeah, not Clemson. Yep.
But don't you worry about this. Give it a couple of weeks. If this doesn't turn around,
remember he is so into Jeopardy that he truly, I don't think it was an act. He wanted to be the permanent host. He said, I figured it out in my schedule. It only takes X number of days to do the whole season. I can pull it off.
Right. Well, he don't have to worry about that.
Okay. Well, he doesn't, although it's still up for grabs. I don't know what's happening, but I think he wasn't in the running for that. But the point was, he wanted it. Well, at some point, he even said, I thought about retiring. Well, okay, it looked yesterday like you were still thinking about retiring.
Yeah,
is your
normally
heart
when you think about retiring, you retired.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, that's normal.
Is your heart still in?
Right.
You just had your greatest statistical year of your career.
So you thought about retiring because the Packers wouldn't let you have input in decision-making process.
Yep.
So instead, you were that upset. You was like, well, you're not gonna let me have any input in the players or who comes, who goes. Well, I'm just gonna retire. What?
Okay, so they made a new deal. Not a financial deal, but yes, we'll listen to you more than we used to. And what did they immediately do? They went and got him Randall Cobb back, right?
Right.
Okay, and then there were some other moves that he wanted to make, and they said no.
No.
Okay, so is he happy, unhappy, pouting still? Is he sort of just mailing it in now? He keeps talking about, I'm just going to enjoy the ride.
But Skip, here's the thing. He would have a legitimate argument if a lot of the guys that he wanted on the team were currently on NFL rosters. How can you say you want Jordy and Jordy's retired? How can you say you want Clay Matthews when he hadn't played and this would be a second year not playing?
I don't know.
You say you want these guys and these guys alone. You would have legs to stand on if these guys were currently on NFL rosters. But because they're out of the league, Green Bay said, hold on, we're not the only team that don't want them.
I'm telling you, in the end, I am very skeptical about his commitment this year. And as you know, this is the one
you got to be all in on this.
You especially playing that position in this game, you better be all in.
Yeah.
Because if you try to just kind of...
No, you can't half-step this.
You can't too cool it. You can't say, I'll show up on Sunday. We'll get him.
No, you won't.
We'll get him.
You'll look like that if you do.
Okay. The only thing he's got going, and maybe he's certainly smart enough to look at this, that division is begging to be won by somebody other than Detroit or Chicago or Minnesota because they all stunk yesterday to me. But the Lions fought back.
Yes.
So you got to give, because they fought way back.
Yeah.
They actually made it a game.
Well, they were down by, 24 with 2 minutes to go.
They were.
So they scored touchdown onside, get another touchdown. And
the onside, he'd killed right in the face mask. Okay. and yet they hung on. The 49ers
Yes.
did. They looked dominant for a while.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about them in just a moment. But the point is, maybe Aaron's just saying, we'll just cakewalk through this.
One game. Like I said, I don't want to put too much emphasis, good or bad, with one game. Let's revisit this in about 3 weeks at the start of October, and we'll see where they are. I got a feeling they'll be in first place in the division.
Well, how can
Really?
you not? You could just back into that.
Well, you make it seem. Hold on. You make it
You
seem.
could just show up for the division games on Sunday with no prep and win those games.
Well, I think you guys are in for it too. You thought you would just go cakewalk your division, but New Orleans says no, you're not.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean I thought you meant the
Yeah.
Cowboys.
No, I ain't talking about no Cowboys. Cowboys not winning the division. But anyway, the Bucks thought they were going to cakewalk. The Saints say, no, you're not.
Brady will sweep the division.
We're not talking
Bet
about
another
right
case.
now.
Bet 2 cases you don't sweep the division.
No, I'll bet one case right
Okay,
now.
bet.
Thank you.
Case. I got to keep track of everything. We got a lot going today.
Famous Davis.
Inside, we got the. Oh, you want to talk about it?